What else though? What else I got? Yeah, anybody else got anything?
Steve, I'm meant to ask you this.
What's up?
I seen it. You see, China is implementing the behavior credit, like from Black Mirror.
Yes, the ranking shit, yeah.
Yeah, some dude wasn't able to get on the flight back to America because his behavior credit was too low. What? Yeah.
Yeah, so
they implemented that in China now.
yeah, so that was a couple months. That was about 6 months ago. They started doing that.
Yeah,
so I don't know. So have you ever seen Black Mirror?
No. But
you know the episode.
No, I haven't seen that episode.
The ranking episode.
Oh, the ranking, like the first one.
Like the likes, yes. Well, the first one, of the third season. So that's real in China.
It's a real thing.
So
they're gonna bring that to America.
It's real now. What are you talking about?
Within the next 5 years, though. It's gonna
we had a conversation about it when we was talking about buying clout. Remember the episode buying clout? Second episode of the show, we were talking about people buying likes and buying followers to get.
And nobody wanted to pay attention to it. Nobody wanted to watch that shit.
No, now, like, say if you piss me off right now, I could judge you on your behavior and say I dislike that. Now it's popping up on your behavior credit score.
Yeah.
Now, if your behavior credit score is too low, you can't buy a house, you can't get a flight, you can't get a passport.
Yes.
So now it'll fuck your whole life.
Well, here's another example that it's happening here. Uber allows the driver to rank the passenger.
Yeah.
So if you're a shitty passenger and you have low rank, niggas ain't picking you up. And people rank you out of racism and shit, out of racism, sexism.
I guess I won't be going outside.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with Airbnb. Buy shit, bro.
I guess I won't be outside.
Airbnb is the same way. You get to rank your
host. Everybody ranks each other. Yeah, we're already there. Just China just straight up made it one thing because they implemented it as a credit system where it's combined with everything. It's not just here's your Uber rank, it's like we rank you here, we do all this
as an overall average of
you as a person in this country.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Come back to America. He's trying to
What are the advantages? Let's talk about them. No, let's talk about them. They're there.
You really want to talk
about
that?
They're there. Yeah, let's talk about them. What are the advantages of having a ranking system amongst society?
Making people better people, more positive people.
They're not being more positive. They faking it just so.
I mean, shit. It might become a habit. It might become repetitive. It might become a part of your character to be a good person. You might be faking it at first. It's just like taking a shower. Everybody don't like taking showers, but when you wake up, it becomes repetitive. When you're younger, you don't like to take showers, correct? You might not like to brush your teeth, right?
I just imagine like a grown ass man, like
not a grown.
Take a shower.
When you're a kid, when you're a kid, you might not like taking showers, brushing your teeth, but it becomes repetitive. Excuse me. Your parents telling you brush your teeth, take a shower, then you just do it routinely.
Wow.
I definitely think it changes the standard of the overall culture to a certain thing, even if it's fake in the beginning.
Yeah.
Generations and generations.
Yeah, it
becomes second nature to do those things because that's the custom now.
But you know what's also scary about that is that you also start living the life that is set out for you. So it's a way of life. Because you're pretty much basing it off of a model of how you should be and not how you could be.
Yeah.
And that's scary because then you're putting everyone in a straight line, in society and telling them to go one direction. And if you're not like this, we're ranking you down. We're ranking you down.
Who has caused that though? We've caused that to think that it has to be like that for us to be good people in a way.
And when I saw that episode of Black Mirror, I mean, obviously this wasn't going on yet, but I of course, in my mind, I'm thinking Facebook, Instagram immediately. I'm thinking Facebook. Yeah. I was like, it was made to look like that. That was literally the first thing that I thought. And and it was like, wow. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. And then when we had our episode, we talked about buying clout. It made me, now putting it together, where I was saying, man, I can't really knock people for buying followers or buying likes because I know people that have done that shit and gotten jobs and live way better lives because of it. And the fact that matters is crazy. When we were in LA and Tahiri was going around to modeling agencies and there was a modeling agency that said, yeah, you just need to get your followers up, get your influence up. Like you have to be an influencer. And it's escalating and escalating more and more and more and more and more. This is why, and I don't know. I mean, we talked about it earlier off camera when I was talking about the Kanye shit, where Kanye was saying like he wants to get rid of, he's been talking to Twitter and Snapchat and everybody talking about getting rid of the follower number,
likes too,
getting rid of the like number, or at least making it an option. SoundCloud allows you to turn off your play amounts and stuff like that, so no one sees that too, which I like that, because people will judge you off of that. People won't even fuck with what you've created because they're looking at the number of how many other people have listened to it.
Bro, we live in it. Hold on, don't get off that topic. Don't get off that topic. Let's slow down. 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 Slow down. Hold up.
Let him.
With this whole Instagram shit though,
yeah,
we live in a sick fucking world, bro. Like, would it even be entertaining for us to go on Instagram if you didn't see shit like that? How many followers somebody has? How many likes somebody has? It might be a...
Are you really asking that question?
No, I'm saying that's how we get attracted to certain people's pages. Even females wise. Like, how does shit pop up in your Explore page? Your popular page, those are the people that... if you're taking out likes and followers, you might as well not have an Explore page. Because how you going to track that if it's not there? It's non-existent. You don't want it.
Well, it'll be there. You just won't be able to see it.
That's trash.
It's like Snapchat.
That's trash.
Snapchat has never had it.
That's trash.
I don't know if they
I
have
definitely
it now.
Listen. Don't get me wrong. I agree with the whole idea.
Yeah.
But we live in a sick fucking world.
That has to
a
be
competitive
thing.
world.
Yeah.
You have to have that.
Yeah.
Well, see, Netflix took it out. Netflix used to have
rankings.
Yeah. 3 years ago.
Yep.
And they just put
what you like.
Yeah.
They gear it towards you.
Like
that I love that
trash.
about Netflix personally.
How likely you are to like what they're suggesting.
Exactly. Instead of how good it is. Right. Yeah, I like that a lot because I have a big issue with like Rotten Tomatoes and shit. Like movie critics.
Rotten
shit,
Tomatoes
like,
is fucking trash.
Yeah, but
go to the movies yourself and see a movie. Don't go on some Rotten Tomatoes and read a review.
But people do that.
Go to the movie.
I agree, but there's people that
no.
I'm not watching that shit.
Nah, go to the movies. That shit is subjective.
That's
like
fact.
what the fuck? How could somebody sway your opinion off of something you ain't see?
This is why, and I've had this argument for years. I'm always against music and movie critics for the most part because I don't
didn't mean to touch your leg.
Nah, it's cool. I don't like when people I don't like when people judge art too early or judge things that were created too early, and man, it's crazy because it ties back to Instagram and shit, but they do it how Rotten Tomatoes works in particular, and this is why I can't really I can't all the way put it in the same box. I could put how we interpret it as viewers in the same box, but the way where they're pulling it from is they go and they get movie reviews from multiple 30, 50 sources.
Yeah.
And they combine it as an average, and then that's the Rotten Tomato rating. So there will be people that said the movie was fucking awesome, and there'll be people that said the movie was fucking terrible, and then you get a 50%, or you get a 56, or you get a 40, or you get a 70, or you get it's all that stuff. But I also know that Rotten Tomatoes is compromised because they've been accused of being paid off by different movie studios and shit. But that's a whole other thing. But who isn't compromising fucking ratings and shit in any entertainment industry? But one more thing. The reason why they do that and the reason why they justify doing that, Rotten Tomatoes in particular, is because they're viewers that don't feel like I don't want to waste my time if this movie is trash. And usually if a movie is high rated, the movie's good, they know they're going to enjoy it.
We're a fucking lazy society, bro. We're lazy.
It's very rare.
We're lazy.
But hold on, but it's very rare that I've seen a high rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes and it wasn't a good movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Now I've seen movies rated low that I love, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's usually my issue. I'm like, how can you, like movies that I really like, and I'm like, how does this have a 30? What do you do? Like what? That's where my issue comes in, especially, and also those ratings come out before the movie comes out. So now you're keeping people from going to the theater.
If you Google a movie, Rotten Tomatoes is gonna come up.
First thing
I'm looking for the times of the movie. Mm-hmm. That's gonna come up automatically.
Mm-hmm.
And it instantly jades you or
yeah.
go see it.
Or not.
No. Either way, no. That
or not.
Could that too, or nah,
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
nah, like
Yeah.
that. Because listen, how the fuck you did not see anything yet, but you let somebody else's opinion stop you from going to see it?
Yep, that's a big issue. That is huge.
It makes you lazy as a person, because then you go out into society. That's how you operate.
Yep.
In my opinion, I don't think that just translates to just movies. So I don't know.
But you see it as lazy. I see it as,
Can you think for yourself?
You can, but also, what if you see it? You're like, this shit is terrible. Now you just spent that.
They're not. I'm not saying they're ever. I'm not saying that there's sometimes they're wrong. Sometimes they're wrong, but sometimes they're right. Is what I'm saying. Like, but I'm not. But I'm saying that. I'm saying that it. My issue. I don't have an issue with it existing. I have an issue with the time that it exists and the fact that, like he said, when you look up that movie, that comes up before the times. Yeah. So you're telling me how good or bad it is before I can even click the time that I want to go to buy my ticket. You're either keeping me or bringing me to the theater. You're giving people, like, you're telling people where to go, and it's like it's misguiding, really, because I understand you're using a whole 50 critics, but like, fuck critics. Like, critics are watching movies completely differently than everyone in this room.
Yes. So would you?
So would
it be fine if they put the reviews out after?
Yeah.
The movie hit DVDs?
A week. Do it a week. Yeah. Do it after a week. Yeah. Do it after first week. Because first week sales is like the biggest thing in movies. Like, in any entertainment, albums, everything. Like, everybody looks for how it's going to do first week. So let it do first week box office and then put out the review. What did you have to say?
I had a thought on the behavioral China shit.
Yeah.
Happened,
Yeah.
I'm tilted off that a little bit. And
Behavioral credit.
But the thought came to mind of, in my head, I'm like, okay, so it's not impeding on freedom of speech.
Right.
Right? Because it's not telling you
technically
what to say, but it's punishing you
for it.
It's punishing you or providing incentive to do either or. So is that in some weird adjacent way, is that really freedom of speech at a certain point?
It's not. No, it's not. We don't have freedom of speech now.
Right.
Really, if you really think about it.
True.
Say some crazy shit about the president.
People losing their jobs over that, over freedom of speech.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you say some shit on Twitter.
Well, but the thing is, freedom of speech. You have the freedom to say anything.
Right.
You're not gonna get killed for it.
That's your ass, though.
You might lose your job.
But it's not black and white. Right. No laws are. It's not black and white. Right. Or not laws, but amendments. But that's true. Like, but I feel that way a lot about America, like American society, how we live now. Like I was saying, like, there are things that rate us now. We are rated by how many followers you have, how many likes do you get per photo, et cetera, et cetera. People see that shit. Like, every time I go out and I meet someone new, they're like, yo, what's your Instagram?
Facts.
So that is, it's to a point where I remember it used to be phone number? What's your phone number?
Yeah.
To what's your I remember BlackBerry was high. It was, what's your BBM? That was the thing. And then went back to phone number. And
what's your street? What's your street? What's your address?
What your address was the OG, so I can mail you some, so I can mail you a letter, right? But even that, it was like, oh, what's your MySpace? All I said, we've had these things. Now this point was like, if you meet somebody, say, yo, what's your gram? Like, I don't need nothing. I'm gonna get everything from your gram. I can get everything from your gram.
And we spoke about this too.
I'll get your phone number. We talked about that with dating. Like, I can get your phone number. I can see I can see what you're doing. I can see what you look like. We could flirt. We could talk through that. We could video chat. We could do everything on Instagram. What's your gram? Fuck your phone number. What's your gram? So that is literally a hub for people to be looked at, judged, controlled, whatever. People are depressed off that shit. And I saw somebody say, like, okay, then what if you feel like you shouldn't need to have your follower count up or you don't want to look at people's follower counts, shit like that, get the fuck off of social media. But it's like, yo, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But it's like, yo, we live in a
turn off their comments, bro.
We live in the comments.
Turn your comments off.
We live in a different time.
Comments get tired.
But we live in a different time where, like, you niggas not getting off of this stuff. Like, if you
can't hide, bro.
Everyone in here has done like a isolation where, like, you didn't touch social media for like a long time, right? Yeah. Everyone's in here, delete all the apps, don't sign in for like 3 months, and like try to live.
Facts.
Ain't the world crazy?
Yeah.
Ain't the world crazy how, like, you instantly isolate yourself. You are now alone.
Yeah. You go back on there, everything is still the same. Nothing. How many times
have you been in a room with somebody and everyone's looking down at their phone?
Facts.
I've been on my isolation and been in those rooms where I'm like,
I tell my girl sometimes, like,
yo, shut it down. Let's go.
Yo, no
Facts.
phones today. Like,
crazy shit is you'll be texting the same people that's in the room with you.
Nah.
I've never done
I don't know.
There's been like you never been at a party or something where you be like texting somebody that's at the same party with you. But
Nah, bro.
you don't feel like walking.
I be too busy boogieing, man.
This nigga with the boogie, bro.
I be too busy boogieing.
Here we go with the boogie again. Yeah, I need to see your boogie, my G. You like show, like, give us a piece.
Get down.
Go ahead, break it down real quick. Get just a quick.
Listen, man, I gotta have some Douce in my system, man.
You want me to put something on for you?
I gotta have some Douce in my system, man. I can't.
I got you. Hold up. Cause this boogie thing is consistent. You've been consistent. You've been bringing up the boogie.
The fact that y'all niggas really think I'm about to dance, I must think I'm some type of clown or something.
Bro, nah.
Or some type. I'm Pinocchio or something.
You're not a clown.
What the fuck y'all think this is?
I think that. I think.
Put y'all phones away, man. I'm not dancing, man. Yeah, like everybody got their attention
Come
on
on.
me and shit.
Get your boogie on.
Oh,
Hey. Hi.
That shit is bringing it out of you though.
What's up?
I'm chilling though. I'm chilling.
Hey.
Let me kick my feet up, man. Fuck y'all niggas. See, fuck y'all niggas.
Stand up.
Take them socks off.
Hey yo.
Yo, is that part of the boogie technique? The socks must be off.
Oh, you gotta ask this nigga.
Oh,
That's his version.